The movie begins with Matt returning to Chicago from New York. 2 months after his arrival in the city, one day while heading for a meeting in a restaurant, he bumps into an old friend, Luke. Matt is a marketing executive, working for a firm owned by his fiancée's brother. Before parting, Matt tells Luke that he is going to China for some business and would get in touch with him after returning. At the meeting, Matt gets uncomfortable after his fiancée, Rebecca, joins them. Rebecca gives him sleeping pills to help him sleep on his flight to China. He leaves for a while to get a breather. He enters the men's washroom and takes sleeping pills given to him by Rebecca. Right outside the washroom, there is a calling booth. Matt thinks he overhears Lisa, the beautiful dancer he was in love with 2 years before, who had vanished overnight. He rushes outside to catch Lisa, but he sees her bumping into his boss and running from there. He hides himself, since he doesn't want Rebecca and her brother to become suspicious. Matt remembers about the time he first saw Lisa on the TV screen of the repair shop he used to work at. He instantly fell in love with her. One day, he sees Lisa outside the shop and follows after her. Lisa enters Chicago Dance Academy. Matthew enters the building and gets entranced while watching her dance. In the present, Matthew finds a hotel keycard in the phone booth, right before Rebecca comes there to find him. Instead of going to China for the business trip, he decides to search for Lisa. He delayed the trip for a few days on account of food poisoning. He arrives at the hotel mentioned on the keycard and enters the room with the keycard, but only finds a silver compact case. He sleeps in the room. We see flashbacks of one of his encounters with Lisa in Luke's shoe shop, where he poses as a salesman in the shop and helps Lisa try out some shoes. Flashbacks show Lisa flirting with a flustered Matt. Matt asks for her number to deliver the shoes of her fit, to which Lisa playfully confronts him about following her to the dance academy. But at the end, she leaves a note for him to meet her the next day. They spent the next day together getting to know each other. Matt drove Lisa to her home, where she took the initiative to kiss Matt, startling him. Instead of leaving, Matt followed her to her apartment, and they get intimate. In the present, Matt gets woken up by the knocking on the hotel room door. He packs up hastily to not get caught by the security for trespassing. While packing, he finds newspaper cuttings. He takes them along since they can help him find Lisa. He goes to Luke's shop to get his help in finding Lisa. They read the news article from the cutting Matt found in the hotel room. Matt takes Luke's car to go to the funeral mentioned in the newspaper article, after Luke reminds him of returning before 7, since he has to go on a date. Matt leaves a note for Lisa in the restaurant from the previous day. He trails the man from the funeral to an apartment and sees him leaving a note for Lisa under the apartment door. He recovers the note and finds a key enclosed with the note. In the note, the man is begging Lisa to meet him once. He keeps the key, but leaves his own note under the table. He is late to Luke's shop, due to which Luke misses going for his date. They get a call from Luke's date, Alex, who doesn't believe Luke's reason for not showing up on the date and insists on talking to Matt. Matt talks to her and tells her about trying to find his long-lost love. Matt has been lying to Rebecca about being in China. Next day at 3 p.m., Matt waits for Lisa at their usual meeting spot. But nobody shows up, so he goes back to her apartment again. He enters inside since the door is open and finds his note on the table. While rummaging through the apartment, he sees the shoes that Lisa bought from Luke's shop. He hears someone coming into the apartment, so he hides in a wardrobe. But instead of Lisa, he finds another woman in the apartment. Matt tells her that he is looking for Lisa, but the woman counters him that she is Lisa, and she doesn't know him at all. The woman understands that Matt had a misunderstanding, so she offers to dress up his wounds since Matt's hand was bleeding. They talk for a while, and when Matt tries to leave, she persuades him to stay for the night, saying that the guy from the funeral has been stalking her, and she is scared. Matt agrees to stay for the night, and they get intimate. We see flashbacks of Matt's and real Lisa's past, where Matt tells her that he was offered a job in New York, but wants Lisa to join him there. Lisa asks for some time to think about it. Lisa had promised to meet him at the park the next day, but never showed up. Matt went to her academy to find her, and was told that she went to Europe for a dance tour, and didn't leave any message for him. This really hurt Matt. In the present, Fake Lisa serves coffee to Matt in champagne glasses and heads out for work. She tells him she is a nurse at a hospital. It is then we know that fake Lisa is actually a friend of real Lisa, and it was actually real Lisa that Matt overheard in the restaurant at the start of the movie. Fake Lisa lied to Matt that it was her in the restaurant. She seems heartbroken. Instead of going to work, she goes to meet real Lisa, who tells her that she is leaving for London. In Luke's shoe shop, Luke lies to Matt about his date with Alex the previous day. He tells Matt that the date was great, but instead Alex had faked being unwell to cancel the date, so she could go and meet Matt. In flashbacks, it is revealed that fake Lisa is actually Alex, Luke's girlfriend. Alex has been lying to all three: Luke, Matt, and Lisa. Flashbacks reveal that Alex was Lisa's best friend and neighbor. Alex had fallen in love with Matt from afar, but he met and fell for Lisa before Alex found the courage to speak to him. Luke asks Matt to go to watch Alex's play with him the next day. That day, Lisa goes to the hotel to find her compact case, since it was a gift from her grandmother. A staff member gives her Matt's note, and Lisa gets happy reading it. She calls the number on the note, but nobody responds as Matt is in the shower, and they miss the chance of meeting again. Next day, Matt declines Luke's proposal to go and watch Alex's play with him, because he has to catch a flight to China. Luke suddenly confesses lying about his date, and asks Matt to help sort out things with Alex. Matt agrees to help him. Matt goes to watch the play that evening. The moment Alex sees Matt in the theater, she forgets her lines, but the play turns out a success. Matt leaves the theater without meeting her, since he has to catch a flight. Flashbacks reveal that Lisa had asked Alex to deliver a note to Matt, and had given her a key to Matt's apartment. Alex went there, and instead of leaving Lisa's note, she deleted all the voicemails Lisa left for Matt. She lied to Lisa that she saw him with another woman when she went to deliver the note. In the present, Alex is regretful for causing misunderstandings between Matt and Lisa. Luke proposes to her after her play, and they get intimate. Matt goes to fake Lisa's apartment and finds her belongings gone. Next morning, he calls Luke and tells him that he went to fake Lisa's apartment, and tells him about his doubts and how he feels that the apartment belongs to real Lisa. Alex rushes to go to that apartment. Meanwhile, Lisa calls Luke to ask about Matt because she wants her compact. She tells Luke to ask Matt to meet at their usual meeting spot. On the other hand, Alex calls Matt and tells him to wait for her at the apartment. Matt goes to Lisa's apartment to meet Alex and gifts her the same shoes that Rael Lisa bought from Luke's shop. He makes her try it and finds that they don't fit her. He bids her goodbye and leaves. She immediately calls Luke and asks him to meet her. Matt follows her and meets Luke at the restaurant. Luke introduces Alex to Matt. In a cryptic way, Alex tells Matt that he shouldn't judge the fake Lisa, since she did exactly what he is doing for the real Lisa. She might have fallen in love with him at first sight like he did with Lisa. As soon as Luke leaves to talk to the bartender, she gives him the note Lisa gave her 2 years ago to deliver to him. She says that she doesn't feel apologetic since she did it all because of love. Matt leaves to go meet Lisa. Alex breaks up with Luke and tells him she was just using him. Matt goes to the Wicker Park, but doesn't find Lisa there, since she left after waiting for him. He goes to the airport to find Lisa since Luke told him that she is leaving for London that evening. As soon as Matt spots Lisa, Rebecca, his fiancée, comes to greet him. He confesses everything to her. On the other hand, Lisa calls Alex to tell her about Matt, but Alex confesses about all her actions to Lisa. Matt spots her again and finds her sitting on the floor. He goes to her, and they kiss and reunite after being away for 2 years.